Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to show you another amazing puzzle from Dylan on Discord. So I have a couple of puzzles from Dylan just recently, and I got to shout out to Dylan. Amazing work. So keep up the great work. Thank you for all your contributions on Discord. I really appreciate it. This is one of the amazing puzzles on the list. So it's white to move here and win. See if you can find the winning move. White's pawns are going up the board. That's why I have the little arrow here. See if you can find the winning idea. Will I give you that time? Feel free to subscribe if you have not yet. If you're new to this channel, I love to do puzzles. I love chess. I love helping charity. So stay connected. Okay, so let's talk about what you can't do. So maybe you're tempted to play d8 equals queen, and maybe you're thinking if they take here, I take here or something. Which, that's a good thought because that would be stalemate. But it's not quite the defensive resource that black would employ. Instead, black would actually play queen takes d5, and you have to take or else you're going to get perpetual check, and this is also stalemate. So what I'm saying is you cannot get away with playing d8 equals queen because of this stalemate trap, I should say. And like I said, if the king goes here, then the queen comes one step closer and will just check you until the game is a draw. Okay, and you might think, what about some other thing? If I promote to a rook, perhaps that's a good idea. Well, not quite. Queen b6 check, king a4, queen a6 check, king b4, and it's going to be a lot of checks. This is going to be, again, perpetual check. It may seem like the king can get out. The king cannot get out because I'm just going to keep checking you as black. Okay, so maybe some other type of promotion. Maybe I promote to a knight. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Attack here. Well, don't forget your rook is hanging if you do that. So be careful. Okay, only one move wins here. What is the move? I'm going to share the first move right now. Rook to a8. Look at that move. Okay, the first thing you might say is, wait a second here. This rook can be taken by two pieces. Let's look at both of them. Let's do it. So the inferior defense, the worst defense, is king takes. Now why is this worse? Well, black just gets completely pulled apart, essentially. Check. Promote to a queen. If you take me, this is a very simple win, right? I don't even think it's worth showing this. I have a queen. Easy enough. If they don't take, and maybe they play this kind of thing, you can play, of course you could take here, but even more precisely, you can play queen c5. The king goes here. You promote to a queen. Look at this. Look at the kind of mate here. Look at that. Bang. That's checkmate. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Of course, don't do all that. Just trade queens and win. So the king cannot take. That's the point. What if the queen takes? You play this nice move. The queen takes. So cool. You have a couple of cool options here. But, like I said, only one of them wins. Let's say you play what feels pretty normal, I suppose. c8 equals queen. And then you think, hey, if they take me, I can promote to a rook or something like this. Maybe this is what your thought is. And that would be great. You'd be right. This would win. But they don't have to take you. Instead, if you do this, their best defensive resource, again, is queen takes d5. And this is going to be a perpetual check. Because of like before, you just keep checking and checking and checking. Okay, so you can't play c8 equals queen, this one. You want to defend this d5 square, so maybe you're thinking, what about d8 equals queen? Well, like I said, you want to defend this, but remember, you have to be weary of their threat of stalemate. They can still play queen takes d5, and then you take, and it's stalemate, because look at this pawn is playing an important role in cutting off their square b8. So that's still a draw. And this leads to the first key move. You want to protect this pawn, but you don't need the power that the queen has. Therefore, the one move here is d8 equals rook. And if you're already amazed, there's so much more to come. So you might say, okay, what's the best move here? If they take you, they can't win. If they take you, they can't win. Super clever move here by black. Queen c6. Now, why is this a clever move? If I take, what's the problem? Well, oops, I stalemated black. So they're trying to set a trap for you. And this is the fancy move. In this position, the best move is to play c8 equals knight. Oh boy, look at that. Come on. That's so fancy. The king has to move. It doesn't really matter where. And then you can get away with taking here. There's no stalemate. You can just run away. They can take here. No problem. You have a rook, you can win. You can give up the knight. Who cares? So you think, what else is there? Well, let's say they play queen b7. You still promote to a knight. This is just so cool. I love these puzzles. Knight d6, and that's enough to win the queen, and that's enough to win the game. Here, you take here. They take, oh, they can't take here. They take here. And like I said before, you have a rook. I don't care. Take the pawn. I don't want to stalemate you. Is there any other defense? Is there anything else? After I play promote to a rook, what else do you have? Well, maybe you can say, I can play king b7 and check you. Yeah, that's not going to work. I take here. This is not stalemate. You have a square, and there's no problem here. This is just an easy win. Mate in 3. 1, king b8, 2, king king b6, and 3. Yeah, I'm looking at the computer. I should just play the game. Okay, so crazy. In this position, the best move is to give up your rook and then promote to a new rook, and then after this super clever defensive resource, promote to a knight. 2 under promotions in one puzzle. Amazing, right? I think it's amazing. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay connected. All of this stuff is so much fun. Big shout out to Dylan for all the great work. But that is it for now. Thank you so much. Bye.